Hello, I'm Mark Bayless, your MC for the evening. I am here with Lisa Bell, the organizer behind Buddies Not Bullies. You're in for an exciting afternoon. A night at the races has all the bells and whistles, making your party a grand success. We have had online bidding going on since Sunday, April 25th, with the ending in just 1 hour. We have testimonies from mentors of the Buddies Not Bullies programs. We have cocktails to be made. We have a derby hat contest. And last but not least, we have 4 horse races. You can choose your name for the winning horse. Hopefully you are viewing us on your computer, iPad, or smart TV. Or if you're like me, one of those old-fashioned Flintstone things where the bird hammers out the picture. And if you have your phone ready, please start bidding. If you have not done so already, you will need a credit card to actually bid on the items. Just having a good attitude about it won't count.
Hi guys, it's Molly from the Tilted Skillet. I want you to stay tuned. I'm going to be mixing up some delicious cocktails like this one right here for you to learn how to make at home.
At last, it's time to make yummy cocktails and really get this party going. If you have been following us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, our website, MySpace, or through the United States mail, you already know you have these supplies on hand for you and your guest to make a derby cocktail.
Hi there, this is Jack with Olivino, and I know the Kentucky Derby is just around the corner, and we here at Olivino have a really great drink to kind of help you watch it, get through it. I mean, they call it the fastest 2 minutes in sports, right? And this drink will definitely last you a bit longer than 2 minutes, but it's still pretty good on its own. And this is what we call a mint julep. So traditionally at the Derby, they will serve you a mint julep with bourbon, simple syrup, and a bunch of mint leaf over crushed ice. And to me, that suggests a very, very sweet drink, kind of not good for a marathon as far as drinking over time is concerned. And so we here at Olivino have made a different type of mint julep where we use our lemongrass mint balsamic with bourbon, club soda, and lime. And to show you how to make that, I'm going to start off with a pretty healthy squeeze of lime juice. We cut them pretty thick here to make sure you get all that acid in the cocktail to make it more crisp and clean tasting. So we squeeze that in, toss the fruit in as well. I'm going to also measure out an ounce and a half of a good bourbon. We here use Rebel Yell, but you can use any kind of medium shelf or top shelf liquor, depends on you. Just don't do any kind of rail stuff. It just makes no one happy. It's no good at all. So do an ounce and a half of that, toss on in, and then the lemongrass mint balsamic, switch your jigger around and do 3/4 of an ounce. This is a very minty and fresh balsamic, also really good for a vinaigrette or on fish as well too. And then to top it all off, I'm gonna add some club soda, no calories, no sugar whatsoever, just a way to make it all kind of come together, all that. And so overall, this cocktail only has 100 calories to it, about 85 for your shot of bourbon. And then all of our vinegars, not just this one, but all of our vinegars here at the store have 10 calories per tablespoon and 3 grams of natural grape sugar. So they're very light, very healthy, and refreshing as well. Give it a toss or two. And that, my friends, is a mint julep. Super fresh, super light, refreshing, and delicious.
Okay, sports fans, go to buddiesnotbullies.org. Hopefully you have picked your pony. Let's get going with horse race number 1.
Number 1. The jockey has winner's jeans. Pity he's not allowed to wear them on the racecourse. The white stripe on his nose makes horse number 2 stand out. Change of jockey silks for number 3 today. He is now wearing a change strip of yellow and blue. Number 4. The horse was the apple of the trainer's eye, until he got pipped at the post. Number 5 likes to lead early and often stays there. Number 6 has a good finish and an experienced jockey today. Number 7's jockey is so fat, if he was in a photo finish, they'd have to use a wide-angled lens. Number 8 likes it so much in the stalls, sometimes he's slow to get away.
All set? And they're racing, away they go. Horse number 8 was very slow to go, the black jacket with the yellow sleeves. He's got a few lengths to find already in the early part of the contest, but it's 7 who shows up promptly. Also right there is 5 over on the far side of the track. That's the royal blue jacket of horse number 1. The green jacket is horse number 2. Then on the near side in the red and yellow, that is horse number 4. Racing to the near side, 3 is next in the field. Then behind these comes 6, and after a tardy start, horse number 8 is the back marker. Well, they cover the first couple of furlongs, and on the front end 5 is just about out in front. I'd say leads by a length from 1 on the far side in the royal blue and white striped cap. Then behind these comes 2. On the near side, horse number 4 is just followed through by 7. After a tardy start, 8's now getting competitive. Then behind these 6, and probably 3 is just about the back marker, but that is his running style as they make their way now inside the final half mile. 5 out in front, leads up by a couple of lengths from 2 in second. All of a sudden 1's flat to the boards on the far side. 4's trying to pick up, under pressure 7, but he is responding, so 2, 3. So they make their way now inside the final 3 furlongs. On the front end 5 with a good determined attitude. 7 on the far side, here on the near side shaken up is 3. 6 is staying on from the back, then behind these 4 has got a little bit of work on, but they make their way inside the final furlong and a half. 5 is out in front, but he's being taken on by 7. Over on the far side 6, on the near side it's 3, and the 4 horses have gone clear deep inside the final furlong. 3 on the near side, over on the far side 6, but splitting the pair is 7. 5's run his race as they go deep inside the final furlong. 7 just doing enough, but 3 on the near side, 6 on the far side will make him work all the way to the line. 7 though has got the job done. It's tied in behind between 6 and 3, but as they race up towards the line, the horse with the cheek pieces, horse number 7, has just about managed to get the job done, and he's hit the line in front. Tight for second. We'll have a look at that because this track is a very deceptive angle. And there is the photo finish print. 7's got the job done. 6 will be called second. That was the horse over on the far side. And 3 back in third. But a likeable effort from horse number 7. You'll be absolutely delighted if you've got a winning ticket on horse number 7, because he showed a real good attitude, and the official result is first number 7, second number 6, third number 3.
Holy moly, can't you just feel the excitement? Our winnings names will be posted in a little bit. Remember, the names of the winners are randomly drawn. It's time to check our bidding online. All right, folks, look at this one. 2 season passes to the Washington Town and Country Fair. The lineup's going to be great this year. ZZ Top alone should draw a gigantic crowd. All right, folks, how's your thirst level? Time to check out this second cocktail. This one's called the Red Queen.
Hi guys, it's Molly again from the Tilted Skillet. The next drink I'm going to make for you is called our Red Queen. So first I've got my martini glass, and it is soaking in some cold water with some ice. That way my glass is nice and chilled. I'll leave that there while I mix everything. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1.25 ounces of 360 vodka, vanilla flavored. So I'm going to measure that out. Drop that in my glass. Then it is an ounce of pomegranate. Here we go. And 1.25 ounces of peach schnapps. Then you're just going to add a very small splash of cranberry juice. Now we're going to dump out this water. Give it a good shake. And a strainer into this beautiful glass. And there you have it, the Red Queen. Okay. It's a little drinky too.
That's okay.
All right, hey, listen to this great story.
Hi, my name is Brooke Blythe, now Kerbal. I was a uniquely social mentor for Buddies Not Bullies for about 2 years. During that time, I think the most important thing that I learned in the Uniquely Social Leadership program was how to lead a group of individuals who were nervous to be there, making others feel welcome and included, and teaching them things in a fun way where they almost didn't realize what they were learning and that they were learning social skills. It has helped me personally by really guiding my career goals. I now work with kids in a public school district that are a little bit higher needs and that need that extra help with social skills. So I use those skills to really help me with my clients in order to get them to learn these social skills in a fun way where they almost don't realize they're learning.
Wow, what a testimonial. That makes you feel good. It's time to pick your ponies. Open those wallets and let's keep this going, okay? We wish to make $15,000 today for a great cause. Okay, sports fans, go to buddiesnotbullies.org and begin placing your bid.
That is not the only thing we do here at Olivino. We are more than just cocktails. We also offer tastings of our various olive oils and vinegars here. We offer throughout the week, Monday through Sunday. Monday through Wednesday, we are open from 10 till 7, and then 10 till 9 Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday Fun Day here as well from 11 to 5. So come on through sometime, check us out, and keep your eyes peeled for a cocktail or a cooking class here in the near future. We are hopefully riding out this pandemic as fast as possible, and so we hope to have more cocktail classes and cooking classes here in the future that will feature a vinegar like this, lemongrass mint balsamic, in the future. So hope to see you soon.
Yeah, here we are. Are you ready for horse race number 2?
All set? And they're off. Away they go. All 8 runners into their stride on the near side. Horse number 2 is the first one to go forward, with 7 giving chase in second, with the yellow cap with the noseband. Horse number 1 is racing in third. Down the inside in the orange jacket, that is horse number 8, and then behind these in the half jacket distinguishing red cap is horse number 6. Down the inside is horse 4, then behind that one comes 5, and the back marker is the grey, horse number 3. As you can see, they're passing the 10 furlong marker, so an awful long way to go here. And as you'd expect, all 8 horses going well within themselves. But it's 2 who takes them along. Racing on the outside, 7. Down the inside, looking for a little bit of cover, is horse number 8. These are being followed through by the yellow cap of horse number 1. Also racing on the inside is the yellow cap of horse number 4, but the jockey wears the black sleeves. In behind these, another one with a noseband is horse number 6, and then behind that one comes 3. And still at the back of the field, horse 5, waiting at the back of the field. So continuing to make their way inside the final mile. It's still 2 out in front. The outside travelling up nicely, 7. Down the inside is 8, then comes 1. Locked away on the inside running rail is 4. Then behind these comes 6, who really does travel nicely to this point. Down the inside comes 3, and still 5's at the back of the field. So they're just starting to inject a little bit of tempo into the contest, and the leader is just starting to stretch 1 or 2. It's still horse number 2's out in front. 7 in the slipstream in second. Locked away down the inside, trying to save ground is horse number 8. In behind that comes number 1 with 3 behind those. 4's also next in the field. Still going nicely, 6, and still at the back of the field is horse 5. They're into the straight, and the race now begins in earnest with 2 on the front end. Here's 7 down the outside. Now horse number 1 is the first one to come off the bridle. Still right there with every chance is horse number 8. 6 is making giant strides down the centre of the course. Spot the horse with the noseband. Up the inside is 4, then behind these 3 under pressure, and 5 needs to pick up his hooves very shortly. 3 furlongs left to travel, and trying to burn them off from the front is 2. 7's now ridden. The jockey pulls a persuader. Down the inside is 8, 1 next in the field. 4's trying to get out, then down the outside is 2, who's coming with a sustained challenge. 2 furlongs left to travel, and they still haven't got past 2. He's a brave horse out in front. 7 is shaken all up alongside, then comes 6. Down the outside is 1, coming through for a late charge is 4 as they race inside the final furlong, and 6 now throws down the gauntlet to 2, but between the pair comes 7. It's 6, 7 and 2 going toward the judge. 6 on the near side, 7 in the blue jacket, just going to get to the line in front. 7 has probably just won the contest. It's a lot closer for second between 6 and 2, but 7 has just about managed to get his head in front. Horse number 6 travelled supremely well, and it's a really gutsy effort from 2. The judge will have a look for the minor honours, but 7's certainly gone past in front, and there is the photo finish print for second place. 7 the winner, 6 second, and horse number 2 has finished in third. There is the winner. He travelled well. He was asked for maximum effort 3 furlongs down, but the jockey had a willing partner. And the official result is first number 7, second number 6, third number 2.
That was exciting. If your horse did win, your name goes into a prize drawing, so keep an eye out on that. It's a very unique track. It looks like they're just at someone's field around here, doesn't it? English countryside, of course. Yeah, because that is up and downhill. Hey, we want to give you an opportunity to vote on your favorite derby hat.
Everybody needs a friend to support them and be by their side of their whole journey. It made us more wise in our choices. It gave us some more strategies and different ways to talk to each other.
Sometimes children present behaviors that are really, really concerning to parents, and they want to know, is this just a phase, right? This is just a phase. The answer to the question is maybe. For this particular subject, childhood development is it's too broad and too vast to go in and delve into all of the different potential problems that there could be, because what a 2-year-old needs and what their behaviors are going to look like is different than a 15-year-old. So what we need to know is that children struggle with mental illness just like adults do. At any given time, about 15 to 25% of kids ages 3 to 17 years old will be struggling with mental health issues severely enough to be diagnosed with a mental illness. About half of mental illness begins before the age of 14, and 3/4 of it we can pretty much determine is going to be there by the age of 24. Children have different diagnoses than adults do, but they also suffer from anxiety, depression, behavioral problems. Some children are at higher risk just because of their environment or their family situation. So number one that I look at is there a family history of mental illness? First degree relatives, grandparent, parent, brother, sister. Children who come from low income households tend to be at higher risk for mental illness. So do children who have involvement with the foster care system or the juvenile justice system.
Hello, I will be covering around 3 topics that I loved about All In. The 3 of them were the games, the learning process, and how it pulled friends together in a large way. So first things first, we're gonna go with the learning process. I think it was very slow and really thought through and just all in all, really good. I wonder how long it really took them to think of All In.
Love hearing from these kids.
I had so much fun at All In. I learned that to be kind to each other and not to bully. Because if you bully, it hurts people's feelings and it puts people on the wrong path. And I hope in 5th grade that we can remember this and we can be better in 5th grade and not bully each other.
Whoa, this is a very important cause. Hey, get your credit card, checkbook, or however you conduct commerce. Get those forms of payment out. Online bidding is going to be closing soon. It's coming up after another session on how to make some great drinks for a derby race.
Hey guys, it's Molly here from the Tilted Skillet. We're mixing up a bunch of wonderful drinks for you guys. Come on in and see us. We're here Tuesday through Saturday. So I want to give a shout out to an amazing organization that you guys are here for tonight, and it is Buddies Not Bullies. They need your help. They need your money. So give it all to them. It's a nice tax write-off. It's a fun evening, and they need the help. They have a lot of fun events coming up for these children in the area, and without them, a lot of kids wouldn't know where to go. So give us all of your money, and then come see us at the Skillet, and give me all your money. No, just kidding. Edit that out. That was really stupid.
No, I'm not going to edit that out.
Thanks, guys.
A few of us are partying right here. Wink, wink. It's time to check our bidding online.
Welcome to the 3rd race at the Honeymoon is Over Downs. They're at the gate, and they're off. Jumping out in the lead is Romance and Affection, with Domestic Bliss in close behind. It's Romance and Affection and Domestic Bliss. Here comes Marriage Vows, followed by Immediate Child. Romance and Affection falling off quickly. Mortgaged Up the Ass, overtaking Domestic Bliss. And here comes Nasty Attitude, followed by More Children and Drinking Heavily. Coming down the backstretch, Drinking Heavily moving out in front of Mortgaged Up the Ass. But coming on strong on the outside is Credit in Shambles. It's Credit in Shambles, followed by I Don't Give a Shit, Nasty Attitude, and Up Yours Keep. Up yours, keep challenging for second, going into the clubhouse turn. Passing on the rail is I don't give a shit, taking the lead. Followed by the fucking house. You cook like shit, and I fucked your brother. Here they come, spinning out of the turn. I don't give a shit, still in front. Up yours, keep challenging for the lead. Up yours, keep, and I don't give a shit, neck and neck. And down the stretch they come. Up yours, keep is pulling away from I don't give a shit by a length. Coming on strong is I am out of here, and passing the pack is the fucking house. And at the wire, it's up yours, keep the fucking house, I don't give a shit, and I am out of here.
Well, that race was exciting. This drink is called a Greyhound. I don't know why we have a Greyhound on horse racing day, but this drink's a Greyhound. Give it a shot. I think you're going to like it. If nothing else, you'll run real fast.
Hi there, guys. This is Jack with Alavino coming at you with the perfect Derby drink for enjoyment on Saturday, May 1st for the Kentucky Derby. And really any time of year. It's a good cocktail. Very crisp and very clean. It's called a Greyhound. Now this cocktail uses vodka, our grapefruit balsamic, club soda, and lime. It's a really nice, crisp and clean and refreshing cocktail that is sure to turn some heads at your next cocktail party. And so to start, I'm going to squeeze in a heavy wedge of lime. This will act as a little bit of acid to kind of bring a little bit of freshness and lightness to your cocktail to really brighten it up. I'm going to also take a ounce and a half of a decent vodka. In this case, we're using a 3 Olives. I know a lot of folks around here absolutely love. Hi there, guys. This is Jack with Alavino coming at you with the perfect Derby drink for enjoyment throughout the day, either during the fastest 2 minutes of the race or really any time of year whenever you're enjoying a cocktail. This is called the Greyhound. This is one of our signature cocktails here where we introduce grapefruit balsamic to a vodka club. And so overall, the entire drink is just 4 ingredients: your lime juice, club soda, vodka, and grapefruit balsamic. Now, what we're going to do first is squeeze in a pretty healthy section of lime into your cocktail. This introduces a bit of acid to the drink to make it a bit more balanced overall and more citrusy as well. I'm going to also take an ounce and a half of a decent vodka. I know a lot of folks love Tito's and they love Grey Goose. Those are perfect for this cocktail, but I would not do something like Congress or something like that. Leave that on the shelf. Just leave it there. No one wants it. So I'm going to add an ounce and a half of the vodka into the drink, like so, and then take our grapefruit balsamic and add 3/4 of an ounce. Now, 3/4 of an ounce is about a tablespoon, all told, of vinegar. And as far as calories and sugar is concerned, that is 10 calories per tablespoon and 3 grams of natural grape sugar overall in the balsamic. And that makes this entire drink only 100 calories. So not too bad on the waistline right there. I'm going to also top with some club soda, like so. Take a shaker cup, give it a 1, 2, 3 toss, and that right there is a quick and simple Greyhound cocktail. Great for the Derby, great for the entire year, and super refreshing as well.
It's time to pick your ponies. Multiple winners will be drawn randomly and prizes will be given. Winners will be posted at the ending of the afternoon event.
Mary.
Hi, Lisa. Once again.
Here we are again. Yes, you can tell we're doing whatever, right? So I understand that we have some things that we want to touch base about with regard to our auction items and our sponsors and stuff like that for Buddies Not Bullies Night at the Races.
Yes.
So I'm just going to turn it over to you because I know you have been out along the countryside just roaming about and asking people for stuff. So.
I'll tell you what, and that too has been an absolute joy to be able to do that. I have found nothing but grateful people that are here in Washington, all the way down to Defiance, all the way out the other side to New Haven and to Herman. But I'll tell you, we had some wonderful baskets that we put together just this past week. So let me tell you about a couple of those. There's a couple we're calling Defiance Days. One of those Defiance Days has to deal with the new RV parking down on the water.
That looks really cool.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
And the people that own that are so generous and so accommodating. And along with that, we have that Katie bike rental, and we also have
one of my favorite places to go actually is Terry and Kathy's. Is that on it?
I need to tell you, those people are over the top generous.
They were. I saw. I'm like, holy cow!
You go there and you let them know when you go that you bought the basket from Buddies Not Bullies.
Yes.
They are super duper good. Then, of course, you got all those other businesses around town that puts together another basket that deals with wineries and things like that. And they've all been so good, so forthcoming. But I'm going to tell you something. On my way to go to Defiance, I passed what you call Illusions, which is a hairstyling place by Stephanie. Absolutely adorable young lady and place. It's a little house. And she has put together a basket that you wouldn't believe, including a bottle of wine in that basket.
I saw that when I was putting it in the
know.
pictures.
I thought,
oh my
geez,
gosh,
my Lord.
there's everything but the kitchen sink, I think, in that.
Well,
anything that you would
wanna
need to do
for
for
your
yourself.
body.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh, yeah.
really, really neat.
It's really cool looking.
Yeah.
So what else we got?
Oh, let's see. We've got something that we call it the pig planter.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And that came from somebody's who was the mother of one of your children.
That's right.
That
One of
went
the
to
campers.
your camp.
Yeah.
And just said what a wonderful time her daughter had, and she just started just giving us stuff, and it was wonderful.
Yeah.
But we've got all kinds of good stuff.
There was one that really intrigued me that came from Andrew Clary. With the private showing.
Tell me about that.
It's basically it's a private. You can rent the cinema for up to 20 people, either to watch a movie, just you and 20 friends. It comes with concession money, or you can use it as just closing down the cinema and using it the gaming. And you can use the big screen, from what I understand.
Really?
Yeah, and you can bring your own stuff, and you can play your game on that big screen.
Cool.
I know that they've done it for other folks. I'm like, oh, yes, we would love that. And so they have just gone over and above with that. So I'm super excited about that one.
I am too.
I'm just getting ready to finish up that picture and put that package online. So make sure you guys keep an eye on
I just wonder if I have 20 friends that would go.
I'm sure you could find a movie to watch.
Oh, I know we could.
I
know
absolutely.
we could. Sounds good.
Yes.
Sounds really good.
So what else we have here?
Okay, I have something I want to tell you about. It's Astro Glass. If you've never been to New Haven and watched them blow glass, you are in for a treat to do that. But they are, again, a business that is so accommodating and so generous. You wait until you see the wine glasses.
Oh.
They are absolutely exquisite.
They are, and they have like a little thumb holder on them or something.
Yeah, it's a little there. Yeah,
Something.
it's a tall glass, but the colors are out of this world.
Gorgeous,
beautiful.
Right.
And yeah, there's a little holder thing there that's into the glass, and there's wine to go with it.
Right.
I mean,
saw that.
it's a wonderful package. It really truly is.
Now I know our folks got a lot on their plate today, so we need to get to the big ones, and we need to move on, man.
Okay.
So they can get out here and bid for us.
I'm going to tell you about one more.
Okay.
And that was here in Washington, in our little river town of Washington. I mean, we have so many generous people in our community.
We do.
And we want to thank them for everything that they have given us, because they have given us the bulk of what we have.
Oh, absolutely. I've been so excited about how many people have been able to be generous this year, especially this year.
Yes,
You know.
especially, you are right. I have found nothing but giving people.
Right.
Now, Miller's Grill, and I know we all know Miller's Grill in
They have
town.
good food there.
They gave us a bunch of gift certificates.
Yeah, they did.
So I'm telling you, if you want a good martini, head over there.
Mm-hmm.
They know me because they call me the Martini Lady. I don't know how I got that name, but I do. But anyway, but that's just one little business that's everybody else has been so generous too.
Everybody has.
So we really need to say thank you to our sponsors.
Absolutely. So, and we've done everything that we can to make sure that they are prominently displayed all over our auction page.
Yes.
So, they're scrolling at the bottom, they're scrolling on the side. They are listed under each and every item that was that's up for auction. So, and if we missed you, let me know, because I have worked really hard to make sure that I can get your website on there. And if you had a logo that's sent to me, I used it.
Yes.
So I did the very best job I could. But we have so many things. We don't want to keep you because there's so much stuff. We have buddy bags that are coming. We have Mizzou football packages. That one's going to be good.
That's going to be a good one.
We got 3 of those, and let me tell you, you got to go check those out because they're super. But we've just got awesome stuff. So
I know we do.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Go.
What kids should know about bullying is that it hurts someone forever. You are ugly. Your hair is weird. You can't play with me. Don't sit here. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I shouldn't have said that. It was just a joke. Even when we try to fix it, it isn't fixed. The damage is done.
As an educator, I'm sure that you've seen bullying in your classroom, in the hallways, in gym class, and maybe you don't know exactly what to do about it. Maybe you're not even sure that it's actually bullying. I would really encourage you to trust your instincts because they're probably pretty trustworthy. So when you address the issue of bullying as an educator, you're letting kids know that you are somebody who's willing to take this on, that you're going to be fair, that you're going to be consistent, and that you have a willingness to stop bullying, that you are really a person who's there to help. So the first thing that you need to keep in mind are just some basic general principles of how you're going to intervene. So effective interventions are really based upon your understanding of what's driving the behaviors, what are the dynamics that's pushing a child perhaps to act out and to behave cruelly toward another student. Other things to keep in mind are that consistency and predictability are key. Kids know whether or not you're playing favorites, and if you have a favorite student who you tend to overlook when they're misbehaving, they're not going to see you as a trustworthy person. So you need to make sure that the rules are fair, the consequences are fair, and the expectations are very clearly defined in your classroom. As an educator, you have a couple of options to talk to your students either publicly or privately. I call this public education versus private education. Depending on your situation, you're going to want to be able to choose one or the other.
Hey, what a testimonial for Buddies Not Bullies. Our young people really understand the problems with bullying and cyberbullying because they're living.
Second will be the games. Now, I'm not talking about how fun they were and stuff. I'm just saying, like, how it tied to the lessons. So, it tied to the lessons really well. What it did was, it took those, the really hard things that would have taken a while to learn, and they put them all into a game. Like, I remember one of them very clearly. It was like a musical chairs, but when the music stopped, you had to all be in. Everybody was staying in, but they would keep taking chairs out, so you would have to make it work, and it's hard.
Hello, my name is Michaela McKinney, and I was a mentor for the Buddies Not Bullies camp for about 3 years, so that was 2016, 17, and 18, I believe. I started at Buddies Not Bullies. My mom actually told me about this wonderful program where I got to work with kids and do the summer camp, and also got to meet some people in Washington because I was a new student at one of the high schools in Washington, so I didn't know very many people.
That is just super awesome. Hey, let's get right into horse race number 3.
Number 1. The jockey is so fat, he got baptized at SeaWorld. Number 2 has won 3 out of his last 4 outings and could do well again today. Number 3 looks a pitcher. He won in a photo finish last time out. Number 4, his bright yellow spots make him stand out from the field. Number 5, this grey horse sets off like a rocket. Number 6, the horse wears a white noseband and the jockey wears an orange cap. Number 7, always slow out of the stalls. It's been a while since number 8 came first. The last time he won a race, he was pulling a chariot.
So they're all in the stalls, and they're off. Away they go. Well, horse number 7 was a little bit slow to go in the yellow and blue jacket, but as they sort themselves out in the early part of the contest and race through the first furlong, it's 4 who's smartly away on the extreme left of the picture, right up amongst the early leaders. Horse 8 in the red jacket over on the far side. That's the grey horse number 5, and 5 has just about gone to the front here. The light blue jacket with the dark blue cap is horse number 2, then the all blue jacket of horse number 3. Near side 8 is prominent over on the far side with the white cap. That is horse number 1. Just in behind the pace comes 6, and then behind that one the 4, and still at the back of the field is number 7, and he needs to get going pretty quickly because he's just dropping a couple lengths off the pack as they make their way now to the halfway point. It's 5 on the far side, the grey, just in front of horse number 3. In between the pair comes 2 on the near side. 8's now just been asked for maximum effort. 1's got every chance with the white cap to the far side. 6 is now starting to get competitive. Then behind these comes a slow close, starting 1, and then behind these come 4, but they make their way now with 2 furlongs left to travel, and 5 has led from the stalls, and he's still out in front from 3. Far side 1's got every chance as they make their way now toward the closing stages. 4 now being bustled up, but he is responding, and the same applies to 2. So racing now toward the final furlong. 1 on the far side, the greyish horse number 5, near side 3. 2 trying to pick up with 4 as they go deep inside the final furlong, and 3 hits the front, far side 1 between the pair comes 5 on the near side. 2's now starting to grab hold of the bridle. 3's out in front, and we're deep inside the closing stages, but 2 is launching a determined effort. 3 and 2 have got it between them. 3 the far side, 2 the near side, on the bomb. 2 and 3, 3 and 2. We'll wait for the judge. 1 was back in third. 5, I'm afraid, he's out the money, but inside the closing stages, both horses giving everything, both jockeys hard at work, but that is a close call between 2 and 3. And let's have a look at the photo finish, which will be needed to determine the winner. And there you have it. The light blue jacket of 2 has just got the better of 3, and 1 was back in third. So that's the official winner. Left it late, but he got there right on the pace stick. And horse number 2 is victorious in the ladies' contest. The official result is first, horse number 2, second, horse number 3, and third was number 1.
But there are 3 winners so far. My horse did not win. So far, none of us are winners, but somebody out there is a winner.
Hey guys, this is Jack with Alavino coming at you to promote a really good benefit that you are currently attending as you are sitting there enjoying your cocktails. This is for the Buddies Not Bullies charity. This is a really good event that benefits a whole lot of kids here in the county, and it just benefits kids. I mean, it's really nice to give back a little bit to your community and just really help out people that really need it. And so dig deep, bring out the wallets. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. It's the time of giving as always, and we really hope that you will give a little bit extra this year and help some kids out. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
My favorite experience or social activity was definitely the hula hoop activity and teaching kids personal space. I still use that. I work with 5th and 6th graders now, and telling them when they're standing in line, especially through a pandemic, when they're standing in line, they need to pretend like they have a hoop skirt or a hula hoop around them, because that needs to be the distance between them and the kid in front of them. I still use that to this day to really help kids understand, playing like hula hoop tag with kids when they need to get some energy out, and understanding that even if we're playing tag, we still need to maintain personal boundaries and space.
Hey, thanks to our young people who are telling us about their experiences. These testimonies keep us focused on what Buddies Not Bullies is all about.
Hey guys, it's Molly here from the Tilted Skillet. We're mixing up a bunch of wonderful drinks for you guys. Come on in and see us. We're here Tuesday through Saturday. So I want to give a shout out to an amazing organization that you guys are here for tonight, and it is Buddies Not Bullies. They need your help. They need your money. So give it all to them. It's a nice tax write-off. It's a fun evening, and they need the help. They have a lot of fun events coming up for these children in the area, and without them, a lot of kids wouldn't know where to go. So give us all of your money, and then come see us at the Skillet and give me all your money. No, just kidding. Edit that out. That was really stupid.
No, I'm not going to edit that out.
Thanks, guys. That was really stupid.
It's time to check our bidding online. We have some awesome packages. If you have not done so already, you will need a credit card to actually bid on the items. Just having a good attitude about it won't count. Hey, get that credit card out and start bidding on this super cool gift from Alavino. It is a tasting excursion for 10. They're going to be pairing cocktails with food, and your taste buds are going to come alive. It's time to check our bidding online. We have some awesome packages, such as Cinema One Plus with a private showing up to 20 people, $100 worth of concessions, or you can do 2 hours worth of gaming on the big screen. So for those of you that are my age, that would be Atari, Asteroids, or possibly even Pac-Man. This one is donated by Edward Jones. Hey folks, check this one out. The Pig Lives Here, Whistle Pig Rye Whiskey. It is a gift set also with handcrafted whiskey glass set with granite whiskey rocks. All right, let's hear from another one of our kiddos. All right, hey, listen to this great story.
Through my experience at Buddies Not Bullies camp, I got to learn a lot of people in the area. I got to work with kids, and I also got to be mentored by Lisa Bell, which actually helped me put me on the path to my career. So while I was working at the camp, like I said, I had a wonderful experience. That's actually where I found out that I wanted to work with kids, specifically younger kids, so about first grade age. And through that whole experience, I got to help kids learn how to be a buddy and not a bully. I saw how wonderful kids can be, how amazing the goodness of their heart can be, and I got to see kids share, not only with me, but with their peers. And I got to see them interact. It was wonderful. And afterwards, like I said, Lisa took me under her wing and showed me what her practice was like, and I was hooked. And I stayed there for 3 years. The 1 year I didn't get to do it, I felt empty. Sometimes I still feel a little empty because I miss it so much. But now I work with little ones. I actually work with kids with autism, and it wouldn't have been, it's such a great way to support our community, and it's what we need. I wouldn't have found that path for myself unless it was for the Buddies Not Bullies camp. I fully support this camp. Any young, teenager or adolescent that I see in Washington, I always tell them about the camp to become a mentor, because it is life-changing, not only for the mentors, but definitely for the children.
Hey, thanks to our young people who are telling us about their experiences. These testimonies keep us focused on what Buddies Not Bullies is all about. Our young people really understand the problems with bullying and cyberbullying because they're living it. Horse racing is so funny because it is one of the more uppity sporting events you can go to, and it's also one of the most down and dirty.
And then the third and final topic, it's the friends coming together stuff. It really was doing it because we were trying to figure out how to make this all work and stuff. So if you're trying to figure out how to get everybody onto a single chair, we had like 21 kids, how to get onto like a single chair, that's a problem that needs to be solved. So you'd have to think about it for a little bit until you finally get it. And it was awesome. Taking big time struggling and turning it into some good things.
That is just super awesome. It's coming up after another session on how to make some great drinks on it for a derby race. Hey, let's check out our bidding online and see how it's progressing. We have some awesome items. Take this, for example. This one's titled Let's Eat. It's a $50 gift card to Tilted Skillet, $10 gift card to Panera, a $10 Starbucks card, and a $30 gift card to Cafe Mosaic.
They're all in line. We're ready for the start. They're off in the Kentucky Derby. Authentic did not break on the lead here. Tis the Law is out quickly. Storm the Court is right there too with New York Traffic, and now Authentic is moving to their outside to be a part of the pace and now take over as they race by us for the first time. Authentic will make the front, but it was not easy to get there. Storm the Court is second on the inside. New York Traffic is third, and Tis the Law is right there fourth, moving into that turn. Then Enforceable, followed by Major Fed. Money Moves 3 wide. Attachment Rate out there 4 wide. Winning Impression is 7 lengths behind. Then Mr. Big News, 3 to South Bend, 2.5 back to Max Player racing on the inside of Necker Island. Honor AP is second last early, leading only Sole Volante to the backstretch. And the first half mile goes in 46.41 seconds. So the pace is honest enough here for Authentic, and he leads by 1.5 lengths. New York Traffic sits in second. Storm the Court is third. Manny Franco has the Belmont Stakes winner, Tis the Law, just 2.5 lengths behind, outside of horses in clear running room. And then it's Major Fed right alongside of Money Moves racing for the far turn. Attachment Rate is next. Mr. Big News is about 8 lengths behind right now. And Honor AP still lingering along at the back of the pack as Authentic takes them around the far turn. Tis Tiz the Law's making his move now, and here he comes right up alongside of Authentic. A long shot, Mr. Big News has made a big run up into third, and they're into the stretch, and it's Tiz the Law on the outside of Authentic. These two stride for stride as they come to the final furlong. Authentic is dragging in. Tiz the Law all out to get by him. Authentic and John Velasquez have the lead as they come down to the 16th ball. Tiz the Law still trying to get him. Authentic, Tiz the Law, here's the wire. Authentic has won the Kentucky Derby. John Velasquez does it with Authentic. Tiz the Law has to settle for second. And then it was Mr. Big News. Honor AP ends up fourth. 2 minutes, 0.61 seconds was the final time for Authentic. Bob Baffert has done it for the 6th time.
And he ties the all-time record for trainer for most Kentucky Derby wins. And Bob Baffert, for the 3rd time in 6 years, trains the Kentucky Derby winner, American Pharaoh in 2015, Justify in 18, and now Authentic.
Remember to tune in to the Real Kentucky Derby horse race to keep this party going. It's going to be on your local NBC channel.
Hi guys, it's Molly from the Tilted Skillet. I'm going to make a drink for you guys this afternoon called the Sunday Chicken. So what we have is 2 ounces of chicken cock bourbon, a splash of honey, pineapple juice, some orange juice, and we're going to top her off with some Miss Twist. Now we're going to just gently shake this because of the soda. And I'm going to put it in here. And then I always like to add a little bit more pineapple juice. There you have it. Want to give a shout out to Buddies Not Bullies. It's an amazing organization that does a lot around this community to help the children who need the help they need. So give all the money you can so we can keep this going.
I have made my cocktail along with you, and it is quite good and quite strong. Here's to all of you. Giddy up. Hey, keep the party going. Remember to turn into the Real Kentucky Derby horse race on Channel 5. I shouldn't say Channel 5, I should say NBC, because maybe somebody's watching far away. I can just imagine the excitement of it happening at your party.
When I'm speaking, I usually ask my audience, would you give your 10-year-old the keys to your car? And of course they would say absolutely not. And then I would ask them, would you give your 16-year-old the keys to your car without offering them any sort of instruction on how to drive? Most of the people in the audience will tell me no. The reason that I bring this up is because 89% of our kids today have cell phones or smartphones. To me, it is just like giving the keys to your car to your 10-year-old kid without any sort of explanation or guidance. You would never, ever give your child the keys to a 2,000 or 3,000 pound vehicle without offering them any sort of instruction or safety advice. So just a little bit of the statistics about how our kids are using cell phones today and how they're using electronics. It's important for us as parents to have a basic understanding of what our kids are doing. We're not ever going to get rid of the internet or electronics. So we have to figure out ways to get on board and to teach ourselves and to teach our children what we expect and how they can stay safe when it comes to internet usage. As I mentioned, 89% of kids have a smartphone today. 39% of kids have social media account at the time they're 11 and a half years old. Before that, there's quite a few of them, about 10%, that have a social media account they're not even supposed to have. Most of the time, kids are using Snapchat, Instagram, and YouTube. That's what's really ruling the market. Facebook is out, adults got on board with that, and all the children exited from Facebook. When it comes to bullying, about 52% of our teens have reported being bullied online. 9 out of 10 of our teenagers have witnessed cyberbullying when they're using social media, and the same amount tend to just ignore it. So our kids are really becoming desensitized because they're seeing so much inappropriate behavior online, they're just starting to tune it out. That really kind of scares me. Frequently I hear from adults how children are addicted to the internet, how they're addicted to their phones, they don't know how to talk to anybody. There is some concern about that. sometimes, particularly in today's media, what we're hearing is that access to the internet or overusage of cell phones is causing our children to have mental health issues.
Remember to choose your horse's names from the drop-down menu selection on the homepage. Hey, get your credit card, checkbook, or however you conduct commerce. Get those forms of payment out. Online bidding is going to be closing soon. Get that bidding up there. Hey, online bidding will be closing soon, so get those credit cards, checkbooks, rupees, coins, whatever you have, and start bidding on this stuff.
Number 1 wears the white cheek pieces today. Number 2 is a real stayer. When the race starts, he doesn't. The trainer has high hopes for number 3 today after a strong finish last time out. The grey horse, number 4, is always fast out of the stalls. Number 5 is a well-seasoned horse. He'd taste great in a Tesco burger. Number 6. The bookies have been busy taking lots of bets on number 6. Let's hope it's not wasted money. Number 7 will be glad of the fine weather today. Last time out it was so foggy he couldn't see who was beating him. Number 8 usually has a strong finish, but will he leave it too late today?
All set? And they're off, away they go, 1 mile and 3 furlongs in front of them. And the grey horse number 4 is the first one to go into the lead. Horse number 7 sports the pink jacket with the blue cap down the inside in the 2 shades of blue is horse number 6. And making ground on the wide outside now is horse number 8. That's the white jacket with the green stars. In behind that, number 2 is wearing the sheepskin noseband. Down the inside is horse number 3. That's the horse with the visor. And at the back of the field in the early part of the contest, we've got horse number 5. And number 1 in the red and black jacket is the overall back marker. But a long way to go, and on the front end, trying to make every single yard of the running, is at number 4. So 4's out in front, 8 to the outside in second place, and the pink jacket of the inside is at number 7. Then behind that one, number 6, wide outside the track, number 2 goes nicely, 5 in behind. Just niggled into the bridle, horse number 3, and 1 is still at the back of the field. So they're making their way now, and about to turn down the side of the course, and just reefing his neck there was horse number 4. That's a good sign. He's going nicely and is enjoying himself as they pass the 7 furlong point from the finish. 8's in second place. Then behind these on the inside comes 7, making headway number 2. Then come 5, racing in company with 6, and still at the back of the field we've got 1 and 3. So across the top of the track they go, 6 furlongs left to travel, and out in front it's number 4, going nicely, the grey horse, from 8 on the outside in second place, and then to the outside improving is now horse number 5. 7's on the inside, locked away, going nicely, number 2, then behind these 6, 1's now starting to improve, and 3 all of a sudden is the overall back marker. So they're about to turn across the top of the track and make their way now to the halfway point, and on the front end it's 4 still bowling along out in front with 4 furlongs left to travel. To the outside 8 in second place, then 7 is just shaken up in behind. Next in the field is 5, then behind these 2's got every chance. 1's creeping closer under a patient right, then comes 6, and flat to the boards is number 3. So they're into the home straight, and on the front end number 4 is still the one they've got to get by. 8 though now comes alongside. To the inside 7, down the outside 5, 2 now starting to unwind his effort. Then behind these come 1. They race now inside the final 2.5 furlongs, and still the one they've got to get by is the determined 4. The grey 4 leads up from 8. 1's getting into the argument, so too 5. 2's not really picking up after a tardy start. 3's running on, but I'm afraid too late. They go deep inside the final furlong, and 8's now got to 4 down the outside 5. 1's coming through, but he'll get squeezed out at a vital stage, and up towards the line. 5 with a well-timed challenge will beat the unlucky and plucky 4. Back in third was number 8, and at a vital stage number 1 had nowhere to go. Here's the replay, and down the outside in the green and yellow jacket it is horse number 5 who has timed his run to absolute perfection. 4 has run an absolute blinder in second place. 8 was third, and there's the photo finish print. 5 has got the job done. 8 is back in third and split the pair number 4. And there is the winner and the...
Let's get ready for horse race number 4.
Second in that particular contest.
Now that is heart-pounding excitement. I actually feel like I'm at the horse race. Hey, our time together is ending. A couple reminders. All of your bidding purchases will be posted on your iPhone. Your credit card will be charged with the winning items. If you have given any donations, this too will be charged to your card. Hey, one last thing. You were given the opportunity to add to your donation by choosing to help take on the expense of credit card usage. If you have done this, we thank you very much. Hey, thanks to everybody. Thanks to all our sponsors. Thanks for bidding.
Thank you again to everybody. Thank you so much to our board and to all of our volunteers. I tell you what, this has been just an incredible experience. It has been the learning curve, like I said at the beginning, was like this, but I think we may pull it off. So long as people open up their wallet and start, bidding on stuff and buying stuff. So, thanks so much for joining us, and please take care of yourselves, take care of your children,
yes,
and make sure that they are learning about how to build healthy relationships,
yes,
and how to get along with others, even if they're not best friends.
You're right.
That's what this is all about.
And just remember, next year it's going to be in person.
Yes.
I hope it will be.
Who knows? Maybe we'll have to combine them next year.
Oh, you never know.
Right. But
yeah,
tell your friends,
see.
tell your family, get the word out for us, please.
Let us know how this goes for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much. And of course, we'll see you next year.
Giddy up.
In person. Bye.
You bet.
Giddy up.